Thanks for staying with us. As we step deeper into the Ember months, the rise in fire incidents become a recurring concern across homes, offices, and marketplaces. From carelessly dropped cigarette butts to overloaded sockets and neglected gas leaks, one small mistake can spark a disaster that changes everything. So today on Your View, we're asking just how fire conscious are we as individuals and as a society? Are we doing enough to prevent these avoidable tragedies, or are we still waiting to react after the flames have done their damage? To help us unpack this important conversation, we are joined by Jumade, engineer Jumade Adejola, a fire protection engineer and the MD CEO of Surveillance Fire Limited, who will be shedding light on practical ways to stay safe and proactive this Ember season. Welcome to the show, engineer.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So we know that this is the Ember months now. A lot of activities are happening. If you go to the marketplaces now, people are beginning to show up to shop, and stock up. So there are pockets of crowds in different places, and this is the time that the rain is also beginning to reduce. So very soon the weather will become dry, and things can easily, catch fire. What do you think we should be doing at this time to better protect ourselves when it comes to fire incidents?
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for having me. It's just like this time around, we noticed that because of the climate change, we've been experiencing fire. Maybe I should say that one is just a positive sign for us, because what normally causes fire during the Ember month is the dryness of the things around us. But now we find that rain has been falling almost every day. I think that one is another advantage to us. Maybe it's a blessing anyway, I don't know. But I think God has a way of doing his things. But having said that, the issue about whether we're prepared or not is individualistic. We have done our own awareness, and then the fire services are doing their, the safety commission is doing their individually. We're doing ours, even corporately, like our own corporate. We've been doing a lot of things. We've been going to schools to even address students so that they can take the the information back to their parents at home. And I think we have done better now. And I see that there have been a lot of reactions. People have been trying to protect themselves, especially after the incident at Afriland. So a lot of people have reached out to us, and they are doing well now. And the government too is now proactive. They have always been reactive, but now I think they're now proactive. Most especially when the both the federal government and the state government are giving charges to the fire services in the various states and then federal government. I think they are doing well now, because even about 2 weeks ago I was with the CGF, that's the new Controller General of Fire Service. We spoke, what can we do, most especially on the fire on top building. So we have been doing that. Awareness is going on, and I know, and I'm very happy to announce to you that even this Lagos State government just signed the fire law now, which will make things better for us. Because if you are not... In
summary, what is the fire law, sir?
The fire law is what, these are just the legislations on what everybody should do concerning a fire, both at home, in the office, your
environment. So what would that be, sir? Like a few of them?
Where?
Like at home, what can we do at home?
Like now, at home, 1, you must have insurance for your home.
Okay.
Then 2, you must have firefighting, all these first aid, that's fire extinguishers and all the rest at home. Then you must be able to do what they call the fire drill, even for your family members. It's not only to buy the fire extinguisher alone. Anybody that says the fire extinguisher should be able to train you how to use it. And that is very, very effective. Because even, you see now, when our children are on holiday, it's always a terrible time, because they don't care. But now, even the experience that we got from school, we found that they are so excited. They're always happy when they learn new things like that. They want to even go back home and force their parents to buy fire extinguishers. And then tell them, look, be able to get something done at home, tell the children. They will force
They'll follow you.
Thank you, engineer. So with your vast experience, what will you say are the common household and workplace fire causes of fire hazard?
You see, at home, basically is a lack of housekeeping. Housekeeping simply means that some things that we don't need at home that we just keep there. Like even my wife knows that. We normally tell ourselves, any clothes that you don't wear in 6 months, it's not your clothes.
In 6 months?
Yeah, dash it out.
Women don't want to hear that.
Women don't want to. I know the way you pack clothes. Even me, I'm also guilty of that.
You need to do bottom box.
Yes, I know. So, but just on a lighter note, when you don't need anything, you just give it out. And make sure that your places are clean and then neat. Because when fire incident happens, what normally disturbs people is the load that you give, even before people can even move out.
Load
those things will just disturb you from moving. Then most especially at home, like rightly asked, every one of us supposed to do serious fire drill. And part of the fire drill is how do we move in the night when there's fire incident? Or during the day. You know, when there's fire incident, the first thing that goes out is the electricity.
Okay.
You can't see.
You cannot see. So you must have done what they call the dark work in your house. Do the dark work to ensure that you walk and you make sure your family knows where to go, how to go about it.
In darkness.
In darkness. And you know, during that time, when they are coming from the staircase, they know that their foot must not skip any of the steps, so they don't fall. And when they fall, you know, the people coming behind will be affected. Then also, we need to do a lot of serious work on our generator. Most especially when we buy diesel. Thank God now that the government has done so well, even with our money anyway, that diesel is not available. People are not keeping it. When it finishes, you can go and buy.
Okay.
But before, we normally keep it inside. We store them. We store petrol. We store diesel. And that's very dangerous. You know, when you look at the agent of fire, we have the fuel, you have the oxygen, then you have the heat. And those three, one is available, which is oxygen. It's always available. And it's the most dangerous out of the three. The fuel can be anything, either solid or liquid. If there is fuel, for example, you put fuel by a generator. There is oxygen, there is fuel. What that the fire is waiting for is the heat.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the three coming together, they can't be fire.
Does not happen.
When one is taken out, they'll be out. That's why we advise that everybody must have fire extinguishers. Most especially the one we call CO2. CO2 fire extinguisher. Yeah, CO2 fire extinguisher is very good at home, while the DCP is good outside. And CO2 will only take the oxygen out. You know, it will absorb the oxygen. And when one of the agents is taken out, the fire will be put out. Also, outside, you can have your DCP. This is why we don't advise DCP, dry chemical powder, inside. Is because dry chemical powder leave residue when you use it. And it can affect your equipment at home and everything. So we prefer that you use it outside. It's supposed to be, for instance, like your generator area, your gear switch and everything. That's where you're supposed to use it.
Smoke detectors, sir. How important are they?
Smoke detectors are very, very key. You see, two major things I will tell you about smoke detector is this. You know, majority of the people will say, oh, let me just do standalone fire, smoke detector. It's okay, but the major disadvantage of that is that when you put the standalone with the battery in your room, when there's fire in that room, it's only in that room that you hear the noise. The smoke will have reached you before you hear that there is smoke. But when you do the wired one, which is electronic one, you have wired everywhere. And when there's smoke in one room, it alerts everybody because it will just pick it, send the signal to the panel will raise the alarm. Everybody will hear it. Then on that panel, you will know the zone where there is fire incident. Like for example, when I came here, I saw that you people did very well. Yeah. And because that's the first thing I look at.
You look around your environment.
I look around your, but let me talk. I look around your environment. You even use our product anyway. So I saw that you did well. So with that one, you have fire detection system, you have firefighting system, which is very good because firefighting starts from detection. Yes, firefighting starts. If you don't detect, you can't fight. So that is just it. So your fire detection must be up and doing. Because it does not work, the firefighting system you put in place will be useless.
Okay, so emergency response, apart from us using our fire extinguisher at home,
Yeah.
when fire breaks out, what can we do as
recall?
Yeah, thank you. You know, first thing you must do when there's fire incident is that the first thing is that don't panic. If you panic, yes, if people laugh, if you panic, what you're supposed to do next, you will forget.
It's not to panic.
I know it's not easy, but if you keep yourself, if you are abreast of it, you will not.
Okay.
Don't panic. Just know that it has happened, it has happened.
Okay.
What is the next thing?
Yes.
Shout fire, fire. That's awareness.
Okay.
For people to know that there is fire
happening.
incident. And if the fire has not risen above your dustbin, it has not gone above dustbin level,
Okay.
you can tackle the fire.
Okay.
Yes, that is why you need to have fire extinguisher. By the time you see that, you can just quickly take the fire extinguisher and tackle it at the incipient stage. But before you do that, make sure your exit door is free and it's open.
Okay.
Because if the fire now gets worse and want to attack you, it should be able to run out. If your exit is not clear, don't try to be a hero. Don't try to tackle the fire. Run out first. Leave the fire. You know, I always tell people.
So what if you wake up not to the fire but to just smoke?
Yes.
How do you handle that?
Those are the things that we are saying now. You know, you see smoke. Because what kills mostly is even smoke. It's not even the fire. You understand? It's not the fire, but it's the smoke that happens. So by the time you are doing that, immediately you notice that you just
lie down.
You know, when you were saying that we should shout fire, fire, when I shout, yay, Orimio.
No, fire, fire. This is Orimio.
No, I'm saying like the natural response. Because for us, it felt like shout fire, fire it should be default. Then you said, people should know the shout fire, fire. I thought about it again and said,
people don't.
People wouldn't shout fire, fire.
Are you sure?
They are going to exclaim. Different types of exclamation to show shock. I have been in a fire incident. My generator caught fire. I did not shout fire, fire.
What did you shout?
I did. My house girl was just shouting and shouting. Me, I just did a get water, get soap, go there, pour water and soap on the thing. Went to switch off socket. So I didn't even make any noise.
But if you were
my
playing hero,
conversation was yes. So I just she was shouting. Hey. I said, carry the children, go outside. So. Switch off socket.
Took charge of the situation.
Went into action mode. I did not shout any shout. When I finished,
and you did not have fire extinguisher?
I didn't have then. I have now.
Okay, I know.
And I realized after the Afriland incident that it had been there for over 2 or 3 years and it wasn't serviced. So I think about a month ago, I went to service all of the fire extinguisher. But when we are discussing this fire thing, I know the first response is it will not happen, which is why I would like to tell this story quickly, because when we don't tell our children, they don't know what is happening. One of my friends in Asaba, she did her daughter's hair, natural hair, and she used candle to burn the tip, and the siblings saw it. So they now started to light the candle and play with the candle, and it caught the curtain in the house. And they just, when they tried putting, they used towel to cover the curtain and left the room and shut the door.
Oh.
They came downstairs and sat down with the parents downstairs and didn't say a word.
What have I heard this before?
For like, and I think I've shared it, for like an hour they were just there, they did not say anything until the neighbors were now calling that there is smoke coming from the room upstairs or smoke coming from the room upstairs.
Hey.
That was when they now rushed upstairs to say, there is smoke, and then they started putting out the fire. The entire upstairs of the house got burnt.
Oh no,
but they now discussed and found out that I put towel, mommy, I put towel on it and I closed the door. So the child came downstairs because the child just felt like as I put the towel on it, it would die out and nobody would know what happened.
Village people.
But we should have normalizing the conversation within the house is very key.
Okay, and you also talked about water and you also talked about water and soap. Because people's default setting when they see fire, first of all, just take a bucket of water and pour.
No.
What can you tell people the right? If you don't have fire extinguisher, what's the right way?
Let me tell you, even that one that you have done is very, very
risky.
Very, very risky. Because you don't, in the first place, you don't know the cause of the fire. If it's electricity, you can get electrocuted. If it is a fuel like petrol or something, it will increase the volume of the fire.
With the water and the
water and the soap. I will tell you why.
Okay.
You know the composition of water is hydrogen and oxygen.
Yes.
And part of the agent of fire is oxygen.
That's what I knew then.
Yes, now you know what people are doing now. You know what you are doing. You are giving awareness to people. You are helping people to understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mistake you said they made that time, they can't make it again. This is time of social media.
Yes.
This is the time of news everywhere.
Information.
Now information is everywhere now. Now we are here. People are watching. Like when I sat down there now, I put it on my status. People have been asking me, we have not heard you. We are waiting. I have to tell them soon. I don't know. I do that. So, because people want to know, they want to understand.
They want to be informed.
What they can, most especially this Ember month and the Christmas season. It's always a time to experience fire. I always tell people, I say, this is not the time to say in Jesus' name it will not happen. If you say that it will not happen, you are telling us that weed will not eat. Then at the same time, let me wait. It will not happen. It will not happen. In Jesus' name. You need to put certain things in place. For example,
I didn't hear that in Jesus' name.
Yes, now it will not happen.
You don't have fire extinguisher. What will you
have fire extinguisher?
What will you do?
That's what I'm saying. Because we have to go. Time has gone.
Yes.
How do we get the fire extinguishers?
Yes.
And how do we get trained to use the fire extinguishers? Many people have it, they don't know it's expired, they don't know how to use it.
Exactly.
Please, finally.
Like I think I told somebody that we are going to do some advert for you guys. Okay. What we need to do is just to put it up there. And we've been having a lot of exhibitions.
Okay.
And those exhibitions, in fact, people have been buying it at discounted rate. Like now, even in our own office, we are going to do discounted sales.
Okay. Of the fire extinguishers.
Fire extinguisher.
Fantastic.
Which is going to start from December 1st.
Okay.
But I told them that they should make it November 15th. Okay. But the management has not agreed because of the cost. Yeah. I said, please, let us make it December. Because a lot of people have been asking me. Okay. They want to while I was there, somebody bought 3. I was just sitting there.
It's very important.
It's very, very important.
It's very important.
The price you are buying it. And when you are even buying it, be careful with what you are buying. Okay. Most of the fire extinguishers are not original. Most of them, yes, they are not. They are not. Wow. Most of them is just go and brings anything. And this thing can be from reputable organization.
So because we are not here to sell market.
Yes, so that's why I say we see.
Thank you so much, Engineer Jumade Adejola, for sharing with us today. So we need to have fire drills in our homes. That's what we learned today. We also need to have the fire equipment like the fire extinguishers, and you talked about the CO2, which is better for inside the hair. Then we need to work on our generators. Many people have very loud sounding generators that they don't remember to service till something happens. This Ember month, please service your generators, make sure that they are working well. And then smoke detectors, if we can put them in our houses, it's very important, and it's for your own safety as well. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions. That's all we can take on the show today. Join us tomorrow for another interesting one. Bye-bye now.